Hello everybody and welcome to the Witcher Math channel. I have managed to find a topic that needs a little more detail and a little more instruction. So here we go. Not only for my students will this be a video answer key for work of the day number 2, but for most of my viewers out there who are not in my class, this is just a quick reminder. Give you some strategies for combining like terms and simplifying expressions. Simplify expressions. Okay, I've got 2 examples here just to show you what I'm talking about, and then I'll do a couple with you, and then I'll put a few more on the screen for you to do yourself. Okay? What I've done here, and this isn't the way, but it's a way to do this, is a lot of times people get confused combining like terms and they squish everything together and make one thing. Like for example, 5 minus 3 plus 3 makes 5 and I have x. They might put all those things together and just call it 5x squared, but we can't put numbers and letters together. We got to keep the things separate. So I've chosen this time to put boxes around the x squared terms, including the signs. Keep the signs. I've done that on these first 2 problems, and as you've already noticed, I put red circles around the x terms. X terms cannot be combined with squared terms. It's a different power. And then finally, and obviously, I used highlighting pen. Ooh, look at my thumb. Ooh! Can you do that? Crazy. I should join Cirque du Soleil of thumbs. Anyway, highlighted the numbers, combined the numbers, and there we go. Let's try this strategy again. This is just showing you a strategy. Colors and shapes are great ways to see the like terms. Always include the signs. Notice how I have the signs there. Here, let's do another one. Okay, let's do this one. And if you want to, challenge, pause the video, try number 3, try number 4, and then watch me do it and see if we agree. I sure hope we do. Here I'm going to take the xy terms. I don't have any x squared terms. I do have some 2x terms. And I have some numbers. There's a number, positive 1, negative 2, positive 4. If it has no sign, of course, it's positive. So I'm going to leave my space down here for my numbers. In fact, let's do those first because order doesn't really matter. As a general rule, we like order of power, exponents first, then variables, then numbers. Okay, so 4 plus 1 is 5, minus 2 is 3. Then I'll start with my xy's. I have positive 1 and negative 2 makes negative 1 xy. And negative 2x plus 3x makes positive x. So I, combined the like terms. I hate to just say the same thing over and over again. But the black box around the xy terms, red circles around the x's, highlighted the numbers, put them all together. You can also do this if you don't have all this fancy high-tech gear laying around. You can do it with just your regular pen or pencil. Choose a shape, like I'm going to choose my, whoopsie, I almost forgot this rule down here. Always eliminate parentheses using distribution and multiplication first. When you just see a negative sign out here, think of it as one of 2 things. Either a negative 1, which is then multiplied, or you can say opposite, whatever works for you. So I've got opposite of x squared, which is negative x squared. I've got opposite of positive 2x, which is negative 2x. Opposite of 1, negative 1. So it changes the sign of everything inside. Is the visual effect. Now I got my 3x squared, my 2x, and my negative 4. And I don't have all the fancy pens and highlighters, so I'm going to use what I have. I'm going to circle the x squared terms, including the signs. I'm going to box the x's. And did you know that not highlighting, circling, or boxing something is actually a way to highlight or box it, because the numbers really stand out now, don't they? So now I have 3x squareds minus x squared makes 2x squared. I have a negative 2x and another negative 2x, which makes negative 4x, more of the same sign. And finally, negative 4 and negative 1 makes negative 5. I'm just going to highlight the whole answer here because it's kind of smaller than the rest of it. Go ahead and stop the video for a second. Do 5 and 6. I'll come back from the break and do them with you. Or if you've gotten everything you can get out of this video, you can just shut it off and forget you've ever seen it. It'll be our little secret. Okay? Pause it. Come back. Welcome back. Okay. Let's, here we go. Circles. I'm on number 5 now. Circles around the x squareds for me. You can choose any shape or color you want. The point is we're organizing things. Okay. I'm going to use boxes on my x's. And I'm going to leave the numbers. So circles first. I got 7x squared. X is next. Positive 2x. Take away one of them. Makes positive x. And then my numbers, negative 3 and 2 more negatives makes negative 5. Is that what you got? I thought so. I thought so. Let's rewrite this one without the parentheses first. 2x squared and the opposite of 4x, the opposite of negative 2, and the opposite of negative 3x squared. Plus 2x minus 3. There it's rewritten without parentheses. We included signs. Now we're going to use some shapes. Go back to green for my shapes. I'm going to stick with circles on my squared terms. I'm going to go to squares for my not squared terms. Perfect, right? Squares for the ones that are not squares. Of course, if you have all the pretty pens and colors and stuff and the time, it's awesome to do that because it makes it very easy to organize everything. So I got my 2x squared and my plus 3 more makes 5x squareds. I've got my x terms, negative 4 plus 2 makes negative 2. And my numbers, positive 2, and then I add 3 negatives to it, gives me negative 1. If I screwed up or made a mistake, please let me know about it so I can fix it. Okay, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and bye.